So now that you've had a practice with parts 1, 2, and 3 of this balance training program, I want to talk about how you can really advance each of these exercises. So what I have in front of me are 3 balance props that I tend to use in the clinic. And the first one's a foam half roller. This is something that's cheap. It's about $6.95. And this is nice because you can travel with it. It's not taking up too much space, and it's relatively light. The second one is a Theraband Rockerboard. All right, this is a little bit more expensive. They're usually around $80, but this is a great tool to have if you want to splurge. And then the last one's a Bosu Ball. And Bosu actually stands for bottom side up, which I actually just learned recently. And all these have different purposes. So the foam half roller is going to challenge your medial-lateral or side-to-side stability. The Theraband Rockerboard is going to challenge your front-to-back or anterior-posterior stability. And then the Bosu Ball gives you multiple degrees of freedom. So in order of challenge, I generally find that I like to start people with the foam half roller, move to the Theraband Rockerboard, and finally with the Bosu Ball. Okay? So you can actually run through parts 1, 2, and 3 of the balance training series that you've already seen and just further progress the exercises by doing them on these unsteady surfaces. Okay? And remember to really focus on quality of the motion, because if you're balancing in one of these positions and you're sort of losing control of the pelvis, the hip, the knee, the foot, and ankle, that's an indication that it's too challenging and you don't want to train compensatory motions. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how you can run through each of these exercises. So in terms of the foam half roller, alright, you're going to get your foot positioned, and then you're going to go through again each of the exercises that have been discussed thus far. Okay, so that's how that would look on the foam half roller. Moving on to the Theraband Rockerboard. Again, you're going to get your foot positioned. All right. And then lastly, with the Bosu Ball, okay? And I usually like to do this with the flat side up, so sometimes you may need a little bit of a handhold or assistance to get on. And then once you're in position, you're going to hold this. And you can see how that becomes increasingly more difficult with each of those balance props. So give that a shot. Again, emphasis needs to be on form. And once you get dialed in on this, you're going to really start to feel that much more stable on each leg. And I'm really confident this is going to take your running to the next level. So give it a shot.